Hello and welcome back to Outsiders. I'm James Morrow here as always with Rita Panahy and Rowan Dean. And friends, this is a sad day for radical progressives, ratbag anarchists, urban terrorists, and Antifa goons everywhere. Yes, it is my sad duty to report that Seattle's Chaz has gotten the chop. That's right, the SoundCloud thugs and deodorant dodgers who for the past few weeks had occupied 6 square blocks of Seattle have declared victory and gone home. In a tweet from their now suspended Twitter account, the organizers, if that's the right word, of the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone, or Chaz, have declared that their little self-sustaining paradise of beating, sexual assault, theft, and gun violence was a success, but that it's now time for them to move on to bigger and better things. An important message from Chop Chop Seattle. Please amplify. Thank you for your support over the last 2 weeks. Hashtag Chop was a success. Hashtag ChopComs. Hashtag ChopChaz. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. And in a further statement, they said, over the last 2 weeks, we have achieved what no one thought possible. We successfully built a self-governing community and convinced city leaders to enact meaningful police reform, including substantial budget cuts to the Seattle Police Department. Thanks to everyone for your support over these last 2 weeks, and congratulations on your victory. You should feel proud. Yes, indeed, it was, in the words of Borat,
a great success.
A great success. Never mind that you had the police being held back or not allowed to go into the zone. During the heady heyday of CHOP, there were at least 2 shootings that resulted in at least 1 death, a rape, a burglary, arson, and unknowable property destruction. Indeed, a number of property owners are now suing the city for failing to enforce the law and allowing their own businesses to be torched and looted. Now, all this happened under the watch of Seattle Mayor Jenny Durkin, someone so left-wing she makes Jacinda Ardern look like Genghis Khan, and Democrat Governor Jay Inslee, who believes that his role as leader of Washington State is to campaign to end fossil fuel production in America. Seriously. Now, all this is important for a number of reasons, not the least of which is it vindicates Donald Trump's strategy of not getting suckered into responding to the chaos occurring in Democrat-run cities across America. Had Trump sent the military in to break up the commune, it would have given the left and all their pals in the media the excuse they needed to call Trump a dictator and whip the whole thing up into Tiananmen Square 2.0. Instead, Trump, down badly in the polls, can now point to the lawlessness and violence in Seattle and Portland and New York and countless other Democrat cities and tell voters convincingly that this is what they want for you too. Not reform of the police or justice for George Floyd, but a complete teardown of law and order and the American system of government coming soon to a suburb near you. And anyway, there is still plenty of time for the Justice Department to go after the organizers and lay federal charges over this insurrection as well. Hopefully some of those organizers will soon have 10 or 12 years to contemplate how much they really like living in a utopia where all their food and shelter is provided free of charge. But in the end, letting the left make fools of themselves may have been the wiser strategy for Trump, because, after all, they generally don't need any help in that department, do they?